All right, guys, here we go. They dropped some new Gamebreaker moments out for us. Objectives, that is, with new cards and new sets so we can put our collectibles in to get packs. So, what did I do? I went and smashed all the objectives so we can rip all the packs, turn the collectibles in to the pack that I want to do, and see what we get. I'll be discussing why I'm going to do the pack that I am going to do with the collectibles and checking out everything we get for doing the Gamebreaker. So let's rip it, guys. Let's see what we got. Let's see if it was worth the 5 squad battle games I had to play. But let's get into it. Here's the new Gamebreaker cards, and if we're lucky enough, we get somebody in that bottom row. If we're lucky enough. Let's find out how this is going to go, and if we're going to make some massive coins, or if we're just going to, get a little bit. Now, that being said, we just got to go grab the last little bit. As you see here, we didn't have to do much, right? Playing the 25 games, I had like 9 Gamebreakers in my collection. They weren't very good overalls, but they got the job done. So 9 Gamebreakers wasn't terrible. I had that done in 3 games. And then the assists and the goals kind of come hand in hand when you fill a lineup like that on rookie squad battles. The dekes and the perfect one-timers were something you kind of have to focus on just a little bit. And then as for the hits, again, those just naturally come as you skate around just hitting people all over the ice. And the auction house, well, I mean, that was 3,000 coins to buy everything. Now, we did get a pack from completing squad battle games, so that's good for us as well, because it's a little bit of a bonus on top of doing your Gamebreakers and squaddies. Now, before we do go and open the packs we just got, everything we got for our efforts here, which was not long, to be honest with you. Like I said, it was just like 4 or 5 squad battle games. We've also got collectibles here to do. I do not want to use them on the 92 BND. If you want to get a 92 BND on your team, have at her. Best of luck. I hope you pull a card that you like, a player that you want. For me, this doesn't do anything because this 92, 1, isn't going to make my team, and 2, I can't use it for anything in the future, so I want nothing to do with this set. But I can see how it's appealing for some people. The 90 untradeable. If this was per se a 91 untradeable and it could go into building the MSPs, they would have me here. I would be like, okay, maybe the 91 is kind of worth it because if you're trying to build an MSP, that is one of the 5 to help you get an MSP. But because it's unfortunately not, we're going to step aside from this one, and we are not going to take the 91 untradeable or the 90 untradeable because it is not going to be able to help us anywhere down the road. So we will get something that might be able to help us. Is this going to go bad? Could I get an 88? Yes. Or could I get something big over an 88 plus? We'll have to wait and see, but that is the one I'm going for. I'm going to go for the 88 plus because at least it has me. I'm double checking. I have 2 collectibles still. At least it gives me a chance to pull something to at least get coins out of. If I get an 88, I get an 88. I go and sell it, whatever. I get a handful of coins for my efforts. If I get something into the 90s, I'm getting a good amount of coins for my efforts. So that's why I'm doing that. Now, with that being said, you also get an 83 plus pack. 3 83 pluses. And then you get your BND player, which is whatever. This is the BND player you get for just trading in, or for buying 3 cards from the auction house, sorry. So we are going to start with the 3 cards. This is what you get for completing all of the objectives. You get 3 players that are 83 pluses that are tradable from the Gamebreakers. So if we can get 1 big card here, we're laughing. 1 card with no background would be extremely nice. So we get a gold background. We get a gold background that's an 85. I don't know why that's not purple, but either way, it doesn't matter. 85 doesn't really matter. Can we get a no background? That is what we are looking for, and we can't get it. So out of all of the objectives we get 2 83s and an 85. Not really ideal, but it didn't take me long, and it wasn't really that hard to do. So now we've got the mini competitive pack, which you get for completing 5 squad battle wins. And we did that by doing these moments or these objectives to help us out. And that contains 2 cards with at least one of the 2 at a 79 plus. That doesn't seem like it's going to be good at all, but sometimes you do get big pulls out of them, or at least something that's halfway usable and halfway decent. In my case here, I got an 85 and an 86, so that's not bad for a 79 plus pack. And then this is the one. This is the one right here, guys. This is what it's all for. This is why we grinded the objectives. To get the 6 collectibles, to get the 88 plus that is sellable, right? All that other stuff is good. All that other stuff is okay. It's good bonus. We'll keep the 3 Gamebreaker cards that we got, add them to the Gamebreaker team, and then that'll help us out with any more objectives they bring out for Gamebreakers. However, this is the one we've been chasing. This is the one we want. We need no background here. We need no background getting into the 90 plus, and we're going to get an 89 Jamie Landenberner. That's fine. That's fine. It's not what we wanted, but an 89 is still, you know, we can probably sell it for some currency. So let's see what we can sell it for and what our troubles were worth. Jamie Langenbrunner. We're gonna go in and compare prices just to see what he's going for, and he's going for 13,000 coins. So like I always do, I'm gonna come under just a little bit so I could try to sell them fast as I can. And my troubles today were worth 12,000 coins plus all the other stuff I just got, which, I mean, is that the greatest? Not really. But is it something to be like, that was terrible? No, it gave me something to do. It gave me something to earn, and it gave me the excitement of ripping a pack with the hopes of pulling something massive, which is why we do it. That is going to be the Gamebreakers, guys. That is going to be all the rewards I got from Gamebreakers. Was it good enough? That is the best thing I can say. Leave that in the comment section down below. 1, it gave you something to do. It gave you some excitement in the packs. What are we going to get? Can we get something big? Can we have some fun? Can we make some coins? And that excitement is at least worth the try, in my opinion. But in your guys' opinion, that outcome, was it good enough? Leave that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. Until next time, ciao, ciao.